Hey, my divas. Welcome. Okay, I'm actually on a whole minute early. Woohoo! Okay, let me get my devices set up, and then I'm going to explain what I've got going on in my head, and hopefully, let's get my device centered just a slightly better. Let me copy that link. And let everybody on the Diva chain know I'm live. I also am in dire need of some lotion on these hands. So I'm going to bring out I got this container for Christmas last year, so love it. Oh, somebody sent me some star faces on my messenger chain. So cool. Okay, so hopefully that link went through. Share the love, y'all. Today is December 1st, and I don't typically go live on Mondays. I usually only go live now on Saturday mornings, but because I'm not doing a class this month, I think I'm going to try something new. So like I said, I'm going to put some lotion on my hands, maybe some on my elbows. Okay, this camera is still not quite centered. I want you guys to be able to see the bottom of my screen. Hey, Sharon, welcome. Just putting some lotion on my elbows. Hey, Chris, welcome. Okay, I'm just getting lotion. I'm going to take a drink of water, and then I'm going to talk about what I have planned for this month, since I am not doing a class this month. Not an official class. And I want to talk a little bit about what I have planned for the upcoming year and kind of some changes in my business and the way I'm going to run it. So hopefully I'm now nice and centered. Oh, that's almost perfect. Maybe if I just move this up a smidge, that'll be better. Okay, let me grab a drink of water to start. Hydration, ladies and gentlemen divas. I know I don't have many gentlemen divas, but I know I have some gentlemen divas that pop on from my friends. Hey, Margene, welcome. She says, I'm just leaving work, so we'll be listening while driving home. That is perfectly fine. Just stay safe. Okay, so before I get into the card making while people are popping on, you guys might have noticed the header of this says Diva Day 1, Countdown to Christmas. So, my goal, God willing, no emergencies come up, is to go live and be every single day as a Diva Countdown to Christmas. They will not be Christmas projects. Some of them might be Christmas projects, but actually some of them will be Christmas projects because I have some in mind. Some of them, like today, are just going to be random crafting projects that I have in mind, but I am going to go live every single day. I will not be going live at the same time every single day, so if you want the alerts as a heads up right before I go live, then definitely make sure you're on my Diva chain, as many of you already are. And for those of you that may not be knowing me, because you are new to my station, my name is Leticia Hernandez. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I live in California, and I love to craft virtually, so that is what I'm going to be doing. Oh, Sharon says that sounds very cool. Yay! And I will have the time to do that because I'm not doing a class this month, so I won't. Usually I have to balance time between like family and crafting and doing classes and prepping, which I love. I love my classes. My classes are not going away. I will still be continuing my classes. I will start those up again in January. I will be doing a birthday class, FYI, heads up. I already know what I'm doing there. Hey, Debbie! So we'll be doing birthday cards in January. But I do want to try to go live every single day this month. I feel like I have not been live as much as I really want to be lately, and I'm in a good health mode, so God willing that stays. And so that is my goal for this month, is to go live every single day, even if it's just with a simple short live of a tips and tricks or something. I want to go live. So that is going to be the goal. I will try to go live. Can you guys hear that knocking? That is my dog at the door. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Kobe. Don't do that. Okay, guys, sorry. I had to move him. He was laying outside my door and apparently got an itch because he started itching. I don't know if that was my medium dog or my big dog, but it was really loud and distracting to me. So that is my goal for this month, to go live every month. Next year, I am planning to start posting more on YouTube. So the phenomenal divas that take my classes every month have already kind of gotten a taste of that, because I have been uploading my classes to private unlisted YouTube. But I'm going to actually start posting public YouTube lives. So what I'll do is I'll still go live here, but I will download and re-upload the videos afterwards to YouTube. Not all of them, not every single one of them, but ones that I have that are a little bit more structured. So I will try to be doing that consistently next year. So yeah, that is what's going on in my brain right now. I don't think I forgot anything, but if I did, I will let you know. I will be switching up mystery card raffles next year. I'm not sure if I'm still going to do them or do them the same way. I have some ideas, but I haven't finalized what I want to do with that yet. So there's that. Okay. First of all, let's take a look at these cards. For those of you that were on my live Saturday, was it Saturday or was it impromptu live on Sunday? I can't even remember now. On my last live, I started making cards using a bundle set that I was in one of my G-stashes. But then I realized I had tons of the paper. So I still have all this phenomenal paper. And I still have the bundle, which might go into my next D-stash again. Now that I've played with it so much. But just so that you guys can see. Actually, I'm going to pull that whole bundle out again. I just pulled the stamp set and the dies, but I didn't actually use the dies. I just used the stamp set because I had just an insane amount of the paper left. So it is a die set called Everything Rosy. It was a kit at one point, and the stamps, of course, are not in here because I've been using them. Silly me. What did I do with the stamps? I don't know what I did with them. I'll find them in a second. But it comes with the ribbon, which I did not open, and then half a pack of the paper. Oh, there's the stamp set. I apparently put it back in that bag. But it was new, but now I started using it. I used a few of the stamps from there. Not all of them. I pulled in some of the stamps I already owned as well. Yeah, this will eventually go back into my D-stash because I still have so much paper left, I will never get through it all. You know, I had to bundle that all back up. Okay. But I will be doing a D-stash sometime this month as well. I have not finalized that. I will be doing a super... It's got to get out of my house D-stash. Probably... I don't know. And I will give you guys a new date for that. But, hey Leona, welcome. What I wanted to show you was I completed some more cards, and I wanted to show you that I did each one of the cards that I did on the camera, and then I went back and made the other ones in the opposite layout. So this one is the only one I did not do portrait landscape. This one I took the same exact layout and I reversed it. And I just want to give you guys different ideas, especially I know a lot of you guys are making mass Christmas cards and sometimes you just want to switch things up. But this layout is a great way to use up DSP. It was simple. I could have done it this way too, really. But I really liked flipping it. This is the only one I actually just reversed and didn't switch into portrait layout format. But all the rest of them, look at this. Portrait, landscape, same exact layout, guys. And I think they're both phenomenal. Things to just keep in mind when you're doing something like this is that pay attention if you have items like this, they go directional, when you cut them. So when I cut this one, I had to do the longer cut. And when I did this one, I had to do the shorter cut. So if you have something that is directional like that, really those patterns would have looked fine either way. But those are things to keep in mind. Portrait, landscape. I think this might have been one that we did this one on camera. But I just really wanted to show you guys the finished project. All these pieces are exactly the same, and we're actually going to make some more today because I had some more ideas. Portrait, and they don't have to be super fancy. Just I used some scraps for this one just to accent that bottom and kind of have that sentiment pop a little bit. And then I brought in a punch. Use what you've got, guys. Bring in other elements just to add. That's why we have all of these things in our kits. Oh, we got a little bit of smooch there. I really am so happy with this one. I really liked how this one came out. It's really, there's a lot going on this, but I loved it. With all the bling. This bling is super reflective, so it's so beautiful. And then, oops, this one right here. And I think they both of them are beautiful. But they both give a different look. So think about that when you're doing a card. Think about, can I do this in a different layout? Can I switch the format? Will it look different? Will it still look nice? I want to do some more, and I hope you guys like this. So we're going to finish these ones off. I did prepped a few more, but I wanted to wait and do them live on camera. So let me go ahead and move those out of the way. Sorry, you guys could see my big hairy arm. Oh, I see lots of hearts and thumbs up. Yay, you guys like it. Okay, now without showing you the layouts, should we do Misty Moonlight? I think this is Blushing Bride, Night of Navy, or Melon Mambo first? Oh, thank you. Leona says they are so beautiful either way. Thank you. Okay, somebody give me a color, and that's what we're going to start with. I've already got the majority of my adhesives and my liquid glue here. Oops, let me go ahead and make sure that's actually started. I actually usually give it a little test before I got my bone folder, my handy dandy tweezers, my pokey tool. See, somebody give me a color, or I'll have to do just a random close my eyes and point. Okay, Sharon says melon. Melon Mambo it is. I'm going to start with Melon Mambo. Okay, I'm going to put these kits off to the side. Mambo. Okay, so now I have two bases because I'm going to do the same thing. I already have everything cut. These should go a little bit faster than the last live that I think was like so long. And we're going to do a portrait and a landscape version of the same card. Actually, I take that back. This is the one card that is not portrait and landscape. Haha. At least I don't think it is. But I might reverse some stuff up. This was the last one. You guys remember on this one, I didn't stamp it. For those of you that watched the original, I didn't stamp this one because I thought there was only one and not two. But I realized there was two. One was on the floor. So luckily I was able to save it. And this one was actually meant for the ribbon. But like I said, I didn't want to open up that ribbon pack because I plan to sell those in my D-stash. So I just went ahead and cut a really thin piece. It's a fourth of the foil. And I'm just going to feed it through and make that my ribbon. A lot of times I forget that we don't have to just feed ribbon through those. We can feed paper through those. And it actually kind of reinforces them a little bit better as well. So I'm going to prep those to start with. Like I said, this is the only one I think that's not going to be in landscape. But I think instead of, we'll do a different twist on the reversing for this. Like I did with that other one where I just reverse imaged it, we'll do a little bit of that here. Because I don't think this one will work that way. I mean, I could try. We'll see. My thought process for this is the same paper. It's just backwards and I'm flipping it. But you have to also remember that if something has stripes, you have to make sure you're cutting it on the right side, on the correct side, to get the stripes the correct way. I'm going to do it this way. Now, I'm covering up my mint tape, which I'm going to need for this next process. Because you guys know me, I love me some mint tape. So let me get these elements out of the way. And really want to bone fold this down so it does not pop up. Give it a good crease. Get it to pop up as least as possible. Now, I'm going to look at it in portrait, even though this is really a landscape kind of card. Let me go this way. And these strips right here, by the way, 5.5 by 3/4, if anybody is wondering. And really, if I would have thought, I would have kept these 6 inches and then just cut off the edges. But I didn't think about it at the time. So we're just going to do our best to get these as nicely spaced as possible. And this one a little bit more. Okay, I think those are all good. I always hold my breath with that a little bit. Now, I have not pushed down in the center because, just so you guys know, when you guys do this, you just do it on sides. You still have a little bit of wiggle room to move these ones around, but I think they're all looking pretty good there. So now I'm going to push. Push, 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 push. Because I'm one of those people who does not like to glue every single strip down individually. Because ain't nobody got time for that. See, now this is what I was thinking before I do that. What if I did one where I just reversed how I had the pieces? Because I think both of those would look pretty. But we'll see. And I'm going to get my liquid glue. And give this a little bit of glue here. Now, would this be quicker with the tape runner? Maybe. But you guys know me and tape runners. I don't do well with tape runners. I either break them or they don't stay adhered to my standards. So there's that. And again, I'm going to look at this in portrait to get these lined up to the bestest of my ability. Oh, I hope that was good. No, that was totally not good. Not good, not good. Let go. Let's try that again. That was way, way too high. Okay, let's pull this one up a little bit. Okay, let's see if that's better. Oh, okay. I'm just going to have to push these down. Here. Okay, we're going to try this one more time. I just realized I'm not leaving a border. I thought I was leaving a border, and then I forgot. This one has no border. It goes all the way to the edge. Okay. Whew. Diva's having issues today. Okay. Thank goodness I had that all in one piece. I kept trying to give myself a border. I'm like, wait, it's not. I forgot this one has no border. Okay. Now this is where I can play out with the layouts. This is what I'm thinking. Give this a little bit. Oops. Bend, not pull. I'm thinking of you. I was thinking of putting this right here. And then for one of them, we'll put the flower at the bottom. And for the other one, I will put the flower at the top. And I think that will be a nice version of doing a reverse. You can do one at the top or one at the bottom. So I'm going to start at the top for this one. And I'm going to go ahead and, I think I'm just going to go ahead and glue this one down. Let me think about that. I don't want to glue it all the way down. Yeah, I think I just want to glue this down. Actually, maybe I'll glue the sides down and pop the middle to give it a little bit of a bump. Even better. Okay, I am going to glue it down here, though, just a little bit. Just so that it can't be wiggling everywhere. There we go. Oh, thanks. Sharon said a great idea with the foil. Yeah, I didn't want to use up the ribbon. And, I mean, we always have DSP and foil and little teeny strips of pretty paper. Like, I thought that was perfect. Maybe I should put it farther down. Ooh, if I did it farther down, then I could put the flower here. I don't know. I like both of them. I feel like I get more of a contrast here, though. Oh my goodness, that pesky cough is going to come back. If I did the other one, I could reverse it this way then. These need to probably put on dimensionals too. So let me put that and see if that gives me a... See, this is why I do not always do these on camera. I kind of like play around with stuff off camera because I just start moving things around and never know what I want to do, but it's fun. You guys get to see my process. Okay, time to drink some water. So this is why I started lives initially. Was because there were so many crafters out there and they kind of just didn't start from where their brain started in the beginning. And I wanted to see, like, how did you get to that point? How did you get that layout? What else went through your mind doing it? And I was like, if I think that, other people might. What do you guys think? Should I keep the sentiment on the blue? Or should I keep the sentiment on the pink? Now, if I leave this here, I'm going to accent with bling here at the bottom. What do you guys think? Sentiment on the blue or sentiment on the pink? I think they're both great. I just can't decide. And while we're thinking about that, I'm going to start getting this other one prepped. Because I think for sure I'm going to keep the stripes the same. I'm just going to change the layout. I'm going to move that up. While you guys are deciding for me if I'm doing blue or pink. Hi, Cynthia. Welcome, welcome. So glad to see you here. Okay, Cynthia said on the pink. Okay, on the pink it is. We're going to get the second one set up. Oh, this. I hate when that happens. I did not score this perfectly. And I don't know, for those of you that don't know me, that is one of my pet peeves. So let me crease this. Check again. So I don't like there to be edges. I am super crazy about that. That's why I don't crease it with a score tool. Okay. And get these all lined up. And hey, Cheryl Johnson, welcome, welcome. Hey, Susan. I see Susan Holloway Lemanuel on here as well. Okay, Cynthia said pink. Susan said pink. Sure. Okay, pink. It's going with pink. And Cheryl Johnson gave me pink heart, so I'm saying she wants pink too. Okay, we're gonna go pink, 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 pink. Okay, now I'm gonna line this one up, and I'm gonna remember this time that it goes to the edge, and right about. Oop, oop, oop. Right about there, okay. Oh, I don't like the spacing on here. So I'm going to move this a little bit. It is not spaced to my liking. This is the great thing about spacing these and then being able to put them down with mint tape is that you can space them until you visually like how they are. Okay, I like that a lot better. Okay, and again, I'm going to grab it from the sides, push down, make sure everything still looks nice and spaced. Ooh, this one moved a little bit. Now it looks beautiful. Hold them all down. Rub, 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 rub. And we're going to add our glue. Like so. I love this glue press. Cannot rave about it enough. By the way, I am not sponsored by this company. I get nothing from them. This is a very personal review. It's phenomenal. One of the best crafting tools since sliced bread. I'm just kidding. And lining that up. Oh, this one's so much better. Now that I remember I'm going all the way to the edge. Much. Ooh, this one needs to come down just a smidge. Come on. Go. Actually, I'm going to pull this because I'm going to bring that one down just a little. And marvelous. Okay, now I got my two bases done. And we decided we were going to do pink. So, now that I know the layout, the rest of it should go even quicker. If I can get the backings off. I'm going to do a little bit mix of liquid and dimensionals. Which means I have to bring my handy dandy tweezers into play to get that centered. And that looks about right. Good enough. Now this one is going to go off the edges. I'm going to snip it. Hold that down. And find my snippy snips. Ooh, let's take off the excess glue first. And apparently I need to hold on to my snips a little better. There we go. And there we go. Pop this one on. Right there on the top. Gorgeous. And oh, I need to take the backings. Oh, I'll show you guys a trick. If you guys still have these and we're getting driven crazy about getting backings, I have multiple styluses, but this one's a little teeny one. What I found is my little teeny one is perfect for getting releasing the clear film on these. So you see how much quicker this was than me trying to do it with my non-existent nails yesterday. I'm not going to do all of them. I'll just do 2 rows right now. And then I'll just stick to my garbage can over here and with my little paintbrush, get all those excess pieces off. Ta-da! I wonder if this will work. No, that's going to be too big. And grab my poke tool. And let's see. I think I just want, I'm going to do one here. And one there. I think that's good. Should I put another one up here? Let's see. Now here I could go either way. I can go here and have it be a corner, or I can go up here and have it be a split row. But I think if I did that, I'd have to do another one up here. I think in a corner. Now it's nice and balanced because that hugs that corner and that hugs that corner. Okay, let's go ahead and finish this next one up. Grab some more dimensionals. Hopefully I brought out enough. I have enough dimensionals to do all these. Ooh, I did not glue that first. Hold please. Is this really necessary? Probably not. Will it make my brain feel better? Yes. Hey, Sharon Vickery. Hey, Mary Cook. Welcome, welcome. Mary said, thank you for the card. I won last week. It's wonderful. Oh, yay. I'm so glad you got it. Yeah. Mystery card raffles for me. Actually, I feel like I did really good this year. Every single card went out, although some of them went out much later than I would have liked. But they all went out. Year before last, many of you guys know, I couldn't keep things straight. I was losing them. I couldn't remember to mail them out. It was just, life was chaotic, and so I stopped for a while. So I'm glad I started them back up. And this year as well, some went out a little later than I would have liked, but they all made it to their destinations. So I'm super happy about that. And I'm glad you guys like them. And I used to, for those of you that remember when I originally started, I used to raffle off stuff. Like, sometimes extra bling or things like that. But I wanted to be able to raffle stuff off, not just to my US gals, but to my Aussie, because I had some Aussie followers as well. I still have Aussie followers, not like they're not following me anymore, but I'm not allowed to send them product. So I felt bad, so I can send them cards, because I can send anybody a card. So that's how mystery card raffles came about. Now this one, just like that other one, we're not going to reverse landscape to portrait. We're just going to reverse where we're setting up these embellishments. Oops, I think I dropped that one in a kind of funky format. Let's try that again. A little bit more centered would be great. Right about there. Lovely. And we'll put that bling on. 2 cards down, and we'll do another one. And the next one, somebody's got to give me a color. Are we doing Night of Navy? Are we doing Blushing Bride? Or are we going to do Misty Moonlight next? Those are your color options. Because Melon Mambo is your dawn. Same exact layout, just a little bit of tweaking to it. I think this one might have looked cute vertical as well, but I don't know about the saying. I think you wouldn't have got as much of the nice gold copper foil. Okay, 2 done. Let's see. Sharon, you were supposed to make this one. Oh, she's like, I talked too soon. You're all good? Okay, so Susan says Navy, and then Sharon said Misty Moonlight. So we'll go in that order. So we'll do Night of Navy, then Misty Moonlight, and we'll finish off with Blushing Bride. Okay, so let's look at this one. I'm trying to give these nice, crisp folds. Okay, so I've got 2 pieces here. Bear with me because I'm trying to remember my... Oh, I think I remember now. We're going to do this. That. I get all my pieces. Okay. Oh, this is the congratulations one. So, this is one option. And then we could put it this way. Again, it's the same exact layout. Oh, got the flower. That goes down there. So, my thought was I could either do this portrait or landscape, or I could switch this one up and I can put this one at the bottom. What do you guys think? This one, I know that's how I want it. But for this one, should I put that opposite piece at the top or the bottom? Because you have a kind of a different feel for it, the way it all comes out into play. I was thinking it looks a little bit better at the bottom, but you guys tell me, top or bottom. I could actually mix this up a little bit too. Space that out a little bit more. Yeah, I like that over here. I'll probably put bling here at the bottom. What do you guys think? Bottom or top for that one? I'm going to take another drink of water. I really should have just been cough drops in. I don't know why. I keep forgetting that. But at least this time I remember my water. Okay, Sharon Wu says bottom. Okay, so we're going to lay this one at the bottom. We're going to start with this one. And move these. I will be popping those up. So this is my bottom. And I'm going to start with my top. And again, this is the same piece of DSP. I just flipped it. So we'll line this up to the top. Now, if you're not good at kind of eyeballing your edges, then I would say glue this to a piece of 4 by 5 1/4 cardstock first, and then, but I'm not worried about it, especially because we're going to have that gold foil piece that's going to overlap it. I just want to test. Yep, that's going to be perfect. And these are all really clean and simple layouts. I feel like I've been, oh, I put the glue on the wrong side. OMG. Okay, well, that's not going to work for me. Hold, please. Oh, can I fix that? No, I can't. Hold, please. Oh my gosh, the ink's coming off on this. I've never seen it happen before. Okay, I'm going to let this dry. I might be able to save that one for the next one. Because I use glue that dries, that does not dry tacky. That might be savable. Let's try adding glue to the cracked side. Let me make sure that's still going to fit. Correctly, yes. Were any of you on screen going, they're gluing the wrong side, Diva? See, the Diva does it too. I always have a baby wipe close at hand because that's normally what I clean off when I'm stamping. So that was really easy to just wipe that glue right off. I'm going to get that lined up, buttered it right up to that other piece of DSP. There we go. Now I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to bring it all the way across and then just snip off the ends again. Mary says, I do that all the time. Don't we all? I'm going to try to do this just a really nice thin. I don't want it too much because you really don't want your glue to spew out, especially when you're playing with foils, especially like this one that I didn't emboss. Because once glue gets on the foils, it tends to dull them. But again, baby wipes work wonders if you have that issue. Okay, giving that a quick little pinch. And snip. And snip. Okay. Now this is one of those layouts that really look, it would look good portrait this way, portrait this way, landscape this way, landscape this way. You really cannot go wrong with this layout. But we're doing this one. I'm going to get some dimensionals on these. I might have to use a mini dimensional for that. And these side pieces, actually. We'll see. Well, can I fit a regular one? Ooh, I can. Can I fit a regular one here is the question. Ooh, yes, I can. Marvelous. Now, is that enough to keep this in place? Yes. Is that enough for the Diva because I'm insane and have to have dimensionals securing every aspect of things? No. I want it all the way out to the edges. For like that. For like that. Like that. OMG, this is going to be the enemy. Okay, I think I actually want the flower down here. play around with that a little bit. Okay, I feel like if I do it here, I can use this flower as one embellishment and then put 2 of these embellishments on each end. I think that will look nice. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay. Let's do it like that. Get that off my finger. Can you guys hear my husband's TV, guys? He's got this, I want to say it's called surround sound. It's some kind of like woofer speaker thing. I swear it makes my walls vibrate. I'm hoping nobody else can hear that. It's not too loud. Sometimes it's so loud I feel like my teeth chatter. And I tell him, okay, dude, you gotta like bring that down a little bit. This is so pretty with this TSP. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, and I'm gonna take 2 of these. I'm gonna put 1 right there. Actually, let's start with this one down here. And then this one. And I'm not pushing these. I'm just kind of laying them to see if I like them there. Oh, I think I went over a little bit more. Oh, yeah, right there. Oh, yeah. Maybe bring this one even down a little bit more. I like that. Actually thinking maybe even putting another one up here so that there is a trio of them. Maybe up here. Ooh, what do you guys think? Up there in the corner, is that okay? Kind of gets lost right there, but I can move it up a little bit. Then we have 1, 2, 3. I think that's golden, or copper, I should say, because it's copper foil. But I like that. Okay, 1 down. Beautiful. Okay, now let's see if I can save this one. And you know what? This is totally dry. There's no glue. There's no sticky. This piece is totally savable. Now I'm going to glue it to the right. Glue it down correctly this time. This is going to be my portrait version. I don't know what I would do without my handy dandy tweezers, y'all. Go insane. I don't know what I did before I got crazy and had anxiety attacks constantly with glue. Too much glue. Okay. And this one should go relatively quicker because now we're just doing the portrait version. Maybe a little bit more glue there. And it's always great when I'm using non-directional paper because you don't have to worry about how it glues down. Unless you put the glue on the wrong side of the paper. There we go. And a nice thin layer. I was going to add more glue to the end of that and then remembered it doesn't need glue on the ends. There we go. Make sure there's none there. Nice little pinch to take the excess glue off. And snip. And snip. And we got some dimensionals that need to go on here. Do you guys do anything special for the holidays? I am just going to be chill this year here at home. I don't have any plans this year for the holidays, and you know what? I kind of like that. Hence the reason I count down to Christmas this year, because I will be home to go live on Christmas. So, for those of you that will be here with me, yay. Get this out. Kind of remember my layout. I have so many cards right now. Okay, after this, tomorrow, I think I am going to do a Christmas project. I think I know which one I want to do. Because I have a bunch of things. Well, I'm not going to give you too much, but I think I know what I'm going to do. It's going to be a 3D project. FYI. if I end up doing what I want to. Do I want to overlap there? This is kind of, oh, I should have, oh, why did I put the, I kind of want it centered. This one's centered. Yeah, I'm going to keep it centered. We'll see how it looks. No, I want it just a little off-centered. I like how the swirl is swirling around that. Okay, now I need to figure out, do I want the flower on this side or this side? Not top side. So now this is where it gets a little bit different because we have a different area to work with. So I'm actually thinking maybe we want to go this way. Yeah, I think that's the best because this is still touching the blue side and this is still at the opposite corner and we'll still be able to put that bling in. Okay, sometimes I have to think about these layouts. Okay, I'm going to go a little bit. I did not want to let go of that backing. Did not want to let go of my fingers. Okay, one right there. And one down there. And some blingy bling. So, do you guys spend Christmas with family? Do you guys just stay at your house? Usually, I'll tell you guys, usually my daughter comes in the morning-ish, and then, oh, I don't know about that one. I think I'm going to do this one even farther out so that it's not on there. Maybe this one a little higher up this time. Again, different area to work with. But I think this year she might be going somewhere else for Christmas. So, okay, 2 more cards down. Off to the next one. We already know we're doing Misty Moonlight next. I prepped these last night, so I really am not even remembering exactly the layouts I had designed in my head last night. Okay. So it's so fun to recreate these and still kind of craft kind of on the fly. You guys liking them? Okay, let's see. This one definitely is this way. Oh, I think I remember this one now. That, and thank you, is going to go in the middle. This one I remember. I loved this layout. I got these ones because I wanted to use up all these cute little flourishes. Look how quickly this comes together, guys. Ephemera, yay! Okay, so I do need to. I'm gonna pop this up, and I'm gonna pop the ephemera pieces basically up, and I'll glue that gold foil straight down. This one is gonna come together so quickly. Record time. If I can get all the dimensional backings off efficiently. And I might need to grab some more dimensional sheets, actually. Because, you know, I tend to go a little crazy with dimensionals. Oh, there's another dimensional sheet. I have another one ready to go. Yes, I do. You guys ever want to know what the Diva wants for Christmas? Dimensionals. No, I'm just kidding. I add dimensionals probably to every single order I do. Because I use so many of them. It's like it's like, you know how I said the best thing since sliced bread? I should have said the best thing since dimensionals. Because I feel like dimensionals are like game changers on projects. And one more. What do you guys think is your favorite tool that you guys use? Like, you would not be able to craft without it. Hey, Marsha, welcome, welcome. And not so much like you couldn't live without it because you actually, like, you have to have a cutter because you have to cut paper. But, like, one thing that is your go-to that you feel like is your best helper for crafting or something you go to a lot. Like, Winkostella? Is it your glue press? Is it your silicone mat? Is it your, do you do a lot of heat embossing? Like, are you a ribbon gal? What is your one thing that is just like, you can't live without it for your cards? Is it your bling? Do you have a favorite bling? I know I'm asking you guys all kinds of random questions today. I don't know. I'm in a question asking mode. Ooh, bling. What's your favorite bling? If you could only have one bling, what would it be? I know, all kinds of crazy questions today. Mine would be basic rhinestones. I'll tell you that. My girlfriend always tells me hers would be the pearls, because she loves the pearls. More like elegant cards, and I love me. And for the same reason, like, she likes pearls and I like rhinestones, but I like more blingy colors and she likes more creamy colors, and you can color both of those with the Stampin' Blends and basically create whatever color you want. So we're just going to go ahead and stick this one down right in the middle of each of these. Oh, this one needs to be my landscape. And this punch, guys, I don't even know if I know what the name of this punch is. I'll tell you in a minute. I had pre-embossed that paper on my last slide, remember? Let me see, do I have the punch? It is called the Label Me Lovely punch. That's what I punched these out of. I don't know if that's current or not current. I probably retired, knowing me. Cynthia says her tweezers. Oh, yay. She's a tweezer girl like me. Margene says, gorgeous cards. You're making me want to locate my kit and make cards. Oh, yay. Sharon says glue press. Margene says, mine is rhinestones. Sharon Wu says rhinestones too. Yep. Tell you guys, rhinestones is the way to go. Because with rhinestones, you guys can really color them any color you want. Well, almost any color. We don't have every single color in blends. Hopefully, since they took away our Stampin' Right markers, they'll give us the rest of the colors in blends. That's my wish and hope and dream. I don't know that will happen, but you know. For those of you that are demos out there, put that in the sandbox, because the more of us that suggest it, the more likely it will be to happen. Just saying. I feel like that's the only reason we got Spanish. Oh, I forgot to see what Spanish stamp launched with this catalog. Oh, sacrilege. I have to go back and check that now. We used to have way more Spanish stamps, not just one with each new caddy. And, but I think we had like a factory or like we have locations in like Australia and Europe and stuff, but we used to have them in Mexico, but then market didn't take off. So then they stopped making Spanish stamps, but now they're making them again. So yay! When that is not placed correctly. So yeah, if we want blends in every color, we have them in almost every color. For those of you that don't know, we do not have Gorgeous Grape, which I'm super sad about. And I want Gorgeous Grape, so come on, Gorgeous Grape. Okay, you guys hear my loud dogs barking? Okay, so this one, I don't know that I want to add any bling to, guys. I really don't think it needs it. Do you? I really like it just like that. I think I'm just going to add some wink to the flowers. I don't know how I have not winked any of these flowers before. Now, I'm going to add some wink. Just a little bit. Okay. I think this card is done. I do have a little bit of splatter here, which I love, but I really don't think, because this background paper, it looks really subtle. It looks very subtle, but it's got gold in the copper foiling in that as well. Super, super pretty. Okay, Cynthia said no bling. Okay, we agree. Yay, Cynthia. Me and you, we be seeing eye to eye, Cynthia. Okay, I've got the last one, guys. I know, so sad, but this is another one. And I can't remember if this was a vertical. Oh, okay. This is not a vertical landscape. This is just a vertical, and we're going to do opposites. Again, I'm going to add, this one is going to go so quick. 1, 2, 3. But I am going to incorporate some stamping on this one. Okay, so maybe it won't go so quick. And so basically I just took the heart punch and I punched out of the DSP, because that's also a thing you can totally do. And I did that. And I'm going to be bringing in a stamp, which I already blocked up. I'm going to grab my, do I want to go with blue? So here's my thought process. I'm going to show you my layout on one of them. So my thought process is to lay down these lay down these floral hearts, and then put my I love you right here. And then I want to come in, I'll take it off the block, or attempt to, so you guys can see. And I kind of want to come in with a flourish, kind of coming out from here, and maybe even from the top, but probably just the bottom. But my question to you guys is, should I go with a nice light pink that's very subtle? Should I go with Melon Mambo so that it really pops with the sentiment? Or should I come in with the Misty Moonlight, which would be still subtle but also give a contrast? So that's what I'm thinking there. And I don't know if I want to, I don't want to pop these. I think I'm just going to pop the sentiment. The other thing I could do is, if I didn't stamp, then I could just splatter. Let's see. Mary Jean says, wink would be my one thing I reach for all the time. Yeah, wink used to be my thing, too. I feel like I haven't used enough Wink Estella lately, either. I feel like there's things in my craft room that I feel like I've been abandoning. And again, so for this one, what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing. Maybe alternate the hearts a little bit. But again, we're just going to alternate. We're going to flip-flop this. Okay, Cynthia said Misty Moonlight. All right, let's do Misty Moonlight. And I'm going to go ahead and move those over. And I'm going to add, I'm getting worried here. I'm getting worried. Okay, I'm already getting a little bit of halo here, and I don't want that. So I'm actually going to clean that off. I'm going to start this again. Hold, please. Oh, this is not the... If I get halo again, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this. Okay. But instead of pressing down, I'm just going to kind of lightly tap this on. And this will help get the ink I need and not give me the halo. Okay, there we go. So now I know I won't have a halo. Okay, and we're just going to come up from this way, right there. Ooh, I got a little bit of, not all of it came out, but that's okay. I kind of like that look. Now, let me look at it with just one and see if I want one or two. No, I think I definitely want two. Okay, so let's do that again. Again, I'm just going to lightly tap that on there. I'm not pressing down. As soon as I feel it touching the rubber, I'm letting it go. And if I do it this way, yeah, I think it's going to work fine. I'm going to bring in some more flourishes right here. I think this might be a distinctive stamp. I think it might be, because I got the same kind of holes on both sides, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Clean it off. Yeah, I feel like I still want to splatter this. Oh, Mary Cook said splatter. I think I'm going to splatter it with Melon Mambo. I'm going to add splatter to it. This is going to be a Diva card because, you know, sometimes I just can't stop. But I need my Melon Mambo Stampin' Right marker. Okay, guys, for those of you that don't have Stampin' Right markers in your collection yet, buy some. have at least a few, because if I was to splatter this with a blend, it would go through my cardstock and I would show on the other side, and I don't want that. I just want some on the top. And by using a Stampin' Write marker, I'm going to be able to do this, which I would not be able to do with a blend. And I'm going to just splatter, because I think it's going to add a nice some. And since I know I'm going to splatter, I'm going to go ahead and splatter this one too. Oh, I think this is going to be gorgeous. So excited. Okay. So now this one, I'm going to go ahead and stamp now. So I'm going to do it in the opposite direction, since I have it here. And then we'll assemble these. So as always, I'm going to ask you guys, have you guys learned anything new, or have you guys been inspired by today's live? If so, what did you learn new, or what inspired you, or what do you think you'll do differently after watching my live? Oh, see, that one came out a little bit thicker. I'm going to have to make sure and press down harder so that they're matching. I always like to know. I like to know if I inspire you, or just, I know that somebody already wants to go looking for their kit, which is great. Get that kit out. Use it. If I've inspired you to use what you've got, that makes me happy. Okay. I'm going to close up this ink. I got a nice splatter going on. Oh, I think that splatter is gorgeous. I wish I had acrylic markers. That's on my wish list for Christmas this year. So that I could try to splatter with like a metallic color. Okay, so we're doing one this way and one this way. And oh, I think I want this one though on the top. Ooh, maybe not. I have to play with that. Play around with that one. Let's see. Now I have to figure out how I want to tuck these. Do I want it tucked, or do I want it out? Let me see. Okay, this is tucked. You guys tell me, tuck heart or out heart? And I'll explain that a little bit better in a second. So this is the whole top heart sticking out. And this is with the hearts tucked underneath that bottom one. What do you guys think? Innie or outie, guys? Innie or outie? And I think I will add some more of these blings. So while you guys tell me if I'm doing an innie or outie, I'm going to get these prepped. And then I will have finished up all the bling as well. I love using stuff up. Do you guys get anxiety to use the last of anything? I used to. I used to get a lot of anxiety, like, oh my gosh, it's gone. What if I want it? Well, guess what? I wanted it, and I used it, and it made me happy. And now I have so much other stuff that I need to use that I don't think I will ever be able to use it all. It's gonna be okay. Mary Cook says, innie. Okay, innie it is. Okay, we'll do this one first because it's already prepped as an innie. And I do want to space this just a little bit more, because you guys know I'm not gluing these separately, right? I'm going to glue these all at once. Because that's what mint tape is for. And I am going to do a little bit of dot at the bottom first, just so that I know. Oh, this one might not need it. This one is not centered correctly. Oh, that makes me sad. I don't know if I should switch it. I'm just going to put it down. It's going to be okay. I think it's going to be okay. Oh, that's going to try me. I can see that it's off-centered here. Can I move it? You know what? I just need to stop. I need to stop being such a perfectionist. It's going to be okay. Whoever gets this card is not going to know that it's off by like a 16th. And down it goes. There's so much going on with this, you can't even tell it's off by like a 16th. You really can't. Oh, look. Ha! Now I fixed it. It was just off this way. Ha! It was wet enough that I was able to fix it. Yay. Okay, next one. We decided we're doing any, so I'm going to layer those up. Maybe this time get them straight. Spaced correctly. Like so. Okay, that looks pretty good. Mid tape. Oh yeah, so I can see the lines there. You know, the random things in the Diva's life that make her happy. Being able to see a line. Yeah. And putting the glue down in a heart shape makes a difference. I'm kidding. It really doesn't. We gotta be careful with that end piece. Right. Oh. Wait, that's my... Y'all, I almost stuck those on upside down. I'm gonna go kind of quickly with this because I have to clean out that excess glue. There we go. I so almost stuck them. And they would have been like this. That would have been so weird. It would have been looking like that. Whew, but I didn't. Yay me. You guys probably didn't realize that because you guys can't see which way it opens up, but I could see it. I'm going to go ahead and pop that I love you on there. And again, I will pull out all the cards in just a second and show them all off again. Let's see, right about there. And I have 6 bling to use. 3 on each card. Oops, I don't lose one. I kind of feel like I want them in the branches. 1, 2, and maybe one right. I don't know, maybe one farther out. Oh yeah, I like that. And then we will do a mystery card raffle. What do you guys really like the mystery card raffles? Is that a game changer for you? If I was to stop doing mystery card raffles, would you still watch my lives? Just curious. I don't think I'm going to. It's probably not something I'm going to do. But probably it's like one of the least things I would ever change. Hope that one goes down here. But just wondering, would that be a game changer for you? Do you only watch my lives for my mystery card raffles? Oh, I love them. I love them all. Oh my gosh, I have a whole nother sheet of these. Oh, I'll put this in with the D-Stash kit. Now it's got bling and foil and a bundle and paper and ribbon and whatever that shimmer thing is. This is getting sold. Anybody want it? Because that is now on the D-Stash. I wonder if there's an ephemera in there. I'll have to open that pack up a little bit. I still have paper, guys. Still have paper. Still did not use that. So I'll be good. Let me put that there. I'm just trying to clean up a little bit before I get the cards out. And then we will do the mystery card raffle. And let me put that away. Okay, clean this up. Sharon says, I love the mystery card raffles, but I wouldn't stop watching. Aww. Martine says, I'd still watch. Carol says, I don't even know what mystery card is. Oh, Carol. Chris Rankin says, I agree with Sharon. Aww. Yay. Okay, so, Carol, mystery card raffle is basically at the end of every single one of my lives. So I used to raffle off product, but I did have watchers from Australia, and it saddened me that they couldn't participate in my raffles because I can't send product outside of the US. It's against my contract. So I started doing cards because I can send my cards to anyone I like. And so that's where mystery card raffle started from. Okay, there's so many, I can't even show them all. Okay, so just the ones from today. So I'll do this. Let's do this first. So here's the 2 that we made using reverse imagery for a card template or layout, however you guys want to say that. Here's the reverse ones we made today. And then we have the switch between portrait and landscape. Again, it's the same basic layout as the previous card. And for anybody that was here late, here are some more. Switch ups, just so you guys can see. I started some of these on camera. Oh, Carol says, I would watch regardless. Mary says, I continue to watch, raffle or no. Susan, I'd still watch without the raffle. I'd watch anyway, says Cynthia. Oh, I love you guys. I love all of you guys. I'm still planning to do my raffle. I don't think I'm going to stop that, but I was just wondering. I know some people watch people only to see what they can win from their lives. I mean, I don't do that. If I'm watching somebody, it's because I love them, but yeah. Haven't even counted how many cards I've made, guys. Oh, and this is that last one. That's the switch up. The reverse one. So I guess I could put these ones to the sides. Okay. 2 lives, guys. And each of them was about an hour-ish. Let's see how many cards we have. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 cards, guys. 20 cards. Oh, and I did want to tell you guys something. Okay, so the cards paired with the card color coordination: Night of Navy, Misty Moonlight, and Melon Mambo, right? And then we thought, can't remember if this is Powder Pink or Blushing Bride, but the other pinkish color, right? So then I also added in white, because, you can't go wrong with white, because there's white in the cardstock as well. But I wanted to tell you guys how I decided to go with Highland Heather for this. Okay? Just a reminder, guys, we have a color wheel. And what I did is I found Misty Moonlight and Melon Mambo, and I went to Analogous, and I put them in between. And so, in between Melon Mambo and Misty Moonlight, all these colors should, in essence, coordinate. So I chose to go with Highland Heather. I also could have grabbed Gorgeous Grape, but I thought these were a little bit more on a pastel-y theme with the other colors. But I also went back and forth, like, of these 3 purples, which ones to use. But any of these colors, I think if I would have grabbed and needed another base just to kind of mix it up, would have worked. But I like this card a lot. And none of these colors, Highland Heather is not in any of these, but I still think it goes very nicely. And if it wasn't for my color wheel, I would not have been able to, well, I might have, but it was easier to determine that using the color wheel. So I believe Stampin' Up! Still sells these if you've never used them. And on the back, it teaches you kind of how to use them as well. The analogous, the trad, the complementary, the monochromatic. So there you go. I like those. And it tells you like complementary. So if you look on this side, colors on the opposite end will go well. Triadic, these 3 color schemes would work nicely together. And it tells you that on the back as well. So yeah, I just wanted to show that. Okay guys, now it's time for a mystery card raffle. Oh, thanks. Cynthia says all the cards are so pretty. Carol says, you know me, I don't enter anything. I have so much of my own stuff. Right, Carol? But yeah. So the word for today's mystery card raffle is going to be layouts. Because that is really what I was talking about. Layouts. Either reversing the layout or mirroring the layout, or I know some people call them templates. I call them layouts. When I think of a template, I think of almost like something hard or something that I'm going to be able to reuse. For me, a template is more like something I write notes on, or that helps guide me to a finished product. And my layout is like really like a design layout, and it's really artistic and structured, and that's why I always say layout. In case you were wondering, that is why. So, layout. Okay, we've got Margene, Nation Susset, Cynthia Spearman, and Mary Cook, and Sharon Woost, and Chris Franken, and Leona Wilson, and Susan Holloway Lamanu, and Sharon Vickery, and Debbie Warden. Oh, ow. Almost gave myself a paper cut there. I got so many it started twisting. I love it. I love it. And remember, guys, this is going to be a... Oh, I forgot to finish writing Spearman. This is a countdown to Christmas, guys. So those of you on my Diva chain, which I think almost all of you guys are, keep an eye out, because I plan to try to go live every single day from now till Christmas. That is my goal in life this month, to do one live. Even if it's just short tips and tricks, they won't all be this long. But I want to go live every single day as my countdown, my Diva countdown to Christmas. So make sure that you're on the Diva chain. If you're not already on the Diva chain and would like to make sure you get a heads up, I will not be going live at the same time each day, but probably the majority of them will be around this time in the evening. But I am also, on my own personal note, going to try to be getting up earlier. So I might do some early morning lives just to get myself back into the routine of not being a sleepyhead. Because I tend to sleep in since I, don't have a day job currently. Except for this day job, which is fabulous. Had to drink some water there. So... yeah, okay, hopefully I haven't missed anybody. I'm going to go through one quick recap. I have Sharon Vickery, Debbie Warden, Susan Holloway Lamanu, Leona Wilson, Chris Ronkin, Sharon Woost, Mary Cook, Cynthia Spearman, and Margene Nation Susset. If I have missed you, please let me know. And you know what I think I am going to do? I'm not going to toss these at the end. I'm going to save anybody that doesn't win. And on Christmas, I'll pull some extra names. Sharon Vickery says, I remember when you went live first. When I first went live? Oh my goodness. I wish I could go back and look at those lives, but they're gone now because Facebook has deleted them. Talk about deleting history. I thought that was one of the most phenomenal things about Facebook, was that I could always go back and look at my stories and look at my lives. And I post pictures, which they still put up on memories, but all my lives are gone, and I didn't learn in time how to download them before I lost almost all the real memory ones that I wanted. So I'm kind of sad about that. But, you know, it just means I need to make new memories, right? And new lives, which is one of the reasons I want to start posting more on YouTube. So for those of you following me here on Facebook, I will be posting YouTube links. Once I finish a live, I'll download and upload to YouTube, and then repost the links. So I'll let you guys know when those are available, and you guys can follow me on my YouTube. My YouTube isn't a business YouTube. I think it's just a regular YouTube. I created it a long time ago, but I never used it because I didn't know how to use it. And one of my phenomenal demo friends, Debbie Fleming, taught me how to download and upload to it. So that is how my class members are now able to see their pre-recorded videos, and they won't be deleted anymore. Which I'm so happy, because that was super stressing me out. Like, I don't do well with change, guys. I really don't. It's, I don't know. I don't think many people do well with change. Some people do, I guess, but I don't think the majority of the people do. Okay, hey, these might end up as mystery card raffles. Who knows? This might be next year's mystery card raffle pool, because there is a lot of them in there. Okay, I gotta get a good mix on here. I'm looking for my transparency, guys. I don't see my transparency. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I found my happy face. Okay. Susan says, will you still use Facebook? Yes, I will still be using Facebook. The only difference now is, for those of you that follow my Facebook. So when I do projects like today, I take pictures and then I post those pictures onto my Facebook page. So you guys can still go back and scroll. If you guys go to photos on my Facebook page, you guys can see pictures of every single card I've ever posted. If you guys did not know that, it's there. But the difference is now, when I post those pictures, I will go back to those pictures and I will add a link into the header, so that now, if you want to actually see me make the cards again, you click on the link and it will take you to my Facebook page. Sharon says, remember when you used to go live all hours of the night? Yeah, like I don't know, 2 o'clock in the morning. I've debated doing that still, just to see who was still awake. I know me and Sharon Vickery are night owls, so I totally remember that. I might start doing that again. You never know. Okay, we've got 4 contenders. I'm gonna move these off. Now I'm not gonna throw these away, because I'm gonna do on Christmas Day. I'm gonna do some raffles. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. Oh, we got 1 winner. That was a quick one, guys. Let's see who the winner of today's mystery card raffle is. Drum roll, please. And the winner is Margene Nation Susset. Woo woo, Margene. This is your lucky month, starting off the beginning. And so I'm actually going to notate. I'm going to notate that. Let's see. Diva Day 1. Countdown to Christmas. Winner, chicken dinner. Okay. Congratulations, Margene. I think I totally spelled your name wrong. I feel like I spell your name different every time I spell it, but I get it right on the envelope 9 times out of 10. Thank you guys all so much for joining me. I will post pictures, just probably not right away. I actually think I'm going to maybe download the video that I started this with, so you guys can kind of see what's coming up for next year. And I'll put both video links on the header. And, oh, I don't want to lose Margene here. No. And then you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. Oh, I got all these dark ones. Let's do this. I want the live to end with really pretty pictures. on top, because it actually, I don't know why, but it makes a difference sometimes when you download things. I think these ones that I started initially, I really like this one too. I love them all. Let's be real. I really like this one. Oh, I love them. All right. That is all for tonight, my divas. Thank you so much for all your love, all your support, all your prayers. I could not be where I am or do what I do without you all. Have a super blessed night. Till tomorrow. Bye-bye, my divas. Ta-ta for now.